Happy What in the Wednesday, and welcome to another edition of What in the World News. Please forgive my haggard appearance. I figured I'd just keep the atmosphere a bit light at 2 in the morning, and there's some heavy stuff in this episode anyway, so let's just kind of try to relax, you know? If you're wearing too many clothes, take some off or whatever. And oh, by the way, excuse the absence for the show for the past 8 months, but it's only been 1.5, maybe 2. But I apologize all the same. It is back, and here we go. There is a new contender for the Worst Girl in the World award, and it comes in right before the year ends. But you know what? She has a fighting chance. Our nominee is Kayla Mendoza. Kayla Mendoza is a fan of posting publicly about her love for smoking pot and for drinking, but perhaps the worst one of all was this tweet. Too drunk to care. So you might be thinking to yourself, Rob, people put that kind of stuff online all the time. Why is this any different? Why is this special? Well, usually when people post that kind of stuff online, they don't jump into their vehicle and go a few hours later and kill 2 people. Usually they don't. But she did. One of the victims died at the scene, while the other one was taken to the hospital and died a short time later. Kayla herself is in serious condition, and I can tell you this, if she doesn't die, she's probably going to wish she did. Let me tell you something, because I know there's a few of you out there. No one gives a crap if you're drunk, and no one gives a crap if you smoke pot. Those aren't things to be proud of. Those are things people do as a form of recreation, or it probably should be a form of recreation, or maybe in marijuana's instance for medicinal purposes, what have you. But wearing it like some kind of badge of honor is just idiotic, and it makes you look like a complete ass. I personally don't give a crap if you smoke pot. You're not a hero in my books. Who gives a crap? It does not make you look any more accomplished. Putting 420 in your screen name is really badass and real edgy and rebellious, but honestly, I couldn't give a crap less. Not even a little bit. I could overdose on laxatives and still not give a crap. But that's my sobering thought for the week. Let's move on, shall we? Do you remember a law passed not too long ago where porn actors were required to wear condoms? This sparked a lot of controversy throughout the porn industry and other industries such as the viewer industry. But I'm here to tell you that California has finally adjusted that bill by adding something new. The new addition to the Measure B bill would require porn actors and actresses to wear goggles in order to protect their eyes from anything that might suddenly shoot out of somewhere. I honestly think at this point that California is trying to get rid of porn, which is incredibly odd because it's California. As if porn plots weren't already pretty damn bad. Now you're going to have to include safety equipment. Like, we know that the stepson walking up to his stepmother when she comes in from sunbathing in the backyard by the pool, and she's asking him if her bathing suit is too small on her, and he snaps it off and blah blah blah. Whatever. Clearly, that kind of stuff doesn't actually happen. At least not like that. But now, before the stepson and stepmother have sex with each other, she's going to tell him to run to his secret little shoebox in the closet and grab his goggles, while she runs and does the same. That, to me, isn't really that hot. I mean, I guess it's fine if the sex is in a laboratory, or maybe some surgeon is sawing off somebody's limbs and then one of the nurses comes in and just starts banging him. But otherwise, I don't think it really works that well. I don't think there's a good way to implement it. But I will say this, I will probably laugh hysterically for an extended period of time whenever the first video is released, if it ends up being released, with goggles. When it comes to porn, safety comes before you do. Get it? LOSTPROPHETS has decided to not make music anymore. Before you start freaking out with joy, listen. It's not because they got sick of their own sound, it's because lead singer Ian Watkins decided to go on a child molesting rampage. Watkins has numerous charges against him, ranging from rape of a child under 13 to possession and distribution of child pornography to baby rape. Watkins pled guilty to the charges. So I guess that means he did it, right? A judge informed the jury that there would be no trial in order to spare them from the horrific and distressing video that Ian Watkins filmed of him abusing a young child. and the band decided to release a statement. After nearly a year of coming to terms with our heartache, we finally feel ready to announce publicly what we have thought privately for some time. We can no longer continue making or performing music as Lost Prophets. Your love and support over the past 15 years has been tremendous, and we'll be forever grateful for all you've given us. Well, that was touching. Now it's time for our topic of discussion. What do you think about the deal with Ian Watkins? I think personally he's looked like a child molester the entire time, so I was kind of just waiting for that. And if he didn't before, you're like, actually he was kind of cute. Well, here he is right now. That pretty much just says child molester all over it. So pretty much just filter how you feel about the situation. I know a lot of you are probably fans of Lost Prophets, and a lot of you probably aren't. So vent how you feel about it in the comments below. I'll check them out and look them over, and I'll probably get a pretty good laugh out of it. You guys are pretty creative, so show me what you got. And that's it for this episode of What in the World News. Ever see a news story that makes you WTF? Become a What in the World News correspondent by sending any tips to me, either through my Facebook fan page or my Twitter, which are both linked in the description below. I would be so grateful if you would thumbs up and favorite this video, and it would mean the world to me if you would subscribe to my channel. And I will see you next What in the Wednesday. Love you.